Just going to start a bit of a disclaimer. So, I've not done a video for a couple of weeks. Just been trying to get back on track with all my jobs and everything else. My uni work's all done. I'm squinting at the moment because it's bright outside and I've got no sunglasses because I smashed them during downtime. Been up and down. My mood swings fluctuate daily, so I'm getting a lot more angry within myself and more aggression within myself recently. Don't know whether that's the lack of promazine or medication not working, stuff like that, but I'm getting that checked out soon. But as I said before, I'm giving a disclaimer now because the next few videos, I'll wait for that to stop. There we go. The next few videos are going to be about my childhood, my upbringing, and my experiences and what I've experienced and what results in the C-PTSD. So there's going to be some graphic details in there. I'll try not to be too graphic. I will talk about things that will upset some people. I will be talking about sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. I will be talking about experiences from my personal perspective. And I will be talking about how certain things affected me and affects me to today. So I'm going to get these videos. Don't know how many it's going to be, but at the moment, like I said, I'm just doing the disclaimer first. Just to let you know that I'm going to be doing it over the next few weeks. That's why I'm going to go quiet for a bit. Because I need to get my story out and I need to get it over and done with. I want to talk about obviously after them videos, because them videos are going to take a lot out of me. I've constantly said I want my story to be out and about. I want my story told. I want people to know my story and to understand that they're not on their own, they're not the only one. These things happen, these things are real, and these things do hurt. So that's why I'm happy to tell my story. I'm not hiding behind any shield, I'm not hiding behind any mask or anything. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell it as it is, as it was, and I'm going to basically get it all out. Once that's done, I'm drawing a line under it, and I will be going forward with my videos. However, my videos are going, and my social media presence, etc., is going to be daily. And it's going to be they're based around my daily struggles and daily copes and even the happiness, sadness, etc. It's going to be through various social media formats or through videos. Obviously, I'm new and upcoming with this, so I'm not expecting to get all loads of followers and everything. Do you know what? Follow me, watch, like, subscribe. You can do that. I don't do that for that. I don't do these videos for that. I do these videos to clear my mind and show how my life is each day, what I experience, what I've overcome, how I've overcome it, and how I move forward. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about these videos. I'm going to talk through these videos about the things that affect me. I'm going to dedicate certain videos to certain sections of my life. So for the first, it's going to be the early years. The second is going to be early teens. Third's going to be teens to 20s, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to tell my story from as young as I remember all the way to where we are today. And so, like I said, so it's not going to be much daily presence that way. I will be maybe looking at daily presence in regards to other formats. So like I said on previous videos, I'm learning social media a bit more, learning what it is. Every time I learn social media, I feel like an old git because it's just full of young kids. So I try to avoid that as much as I can and find the adults in the room, so to speak. So yeah, so that's how it is. So going forward, like I said, I will be focusing my next few videos purely on the breakdown and obviously the results of it and what brought it and my experiences as a child. So yeah. What else? So yeah, like I said, it's been a tricky week. Well, tricky fortnight. I've been up and down, mood swings all over the place. Obviously, anyone knows the lockdowns are easing, things are changing. Moods are starting to settle now. You've got the riots and everything going on in America. Still cautious about what's going on in regards to our holiday. Obviously with Disney saying that they're not open until the 11th and the 15th and no time booked for the water parks to open. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm trying to get hold of Tui, who I've got more chance of getting hold of the SpaceX astronauts than I have of getting hold of a TUI representative at the moment. And I'm going to, my bloody anxieties are all over again. Sat in a car park waiting for the missus while she's gone shopping with my bank card. I don't know whether that's a good idea. But yeah, anyway. And yes, I'm in the middle of Little Hulton in Salford, and anyone who knows it's a bit of a peculiar place. But anyway, yeah, where was I? So yeah, so I'm hoping to put the holiday back a couple of weeks, but I do still want to go July, late July, early August at the latest. Because I need the holiday, I need to get out. I don't care if you have to wear masks and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it'll be quieter. And we all like quietness. Don't like an audience though. Someone just randomly staring at me, that's why I went quiet. But yeah, anyway. So that's that, obviously. The holiday, I do, like I said, I am looking forward to it. I'm not as nervous as I would have been had it have been as it originally booked it, if that makes sense. I originally booked it for summer holiday, while it peaked, obviously not when everyone was off in England, but when everyone was off in America in schools. So I was expecting it to be really busy and hot and humid, but with this obviously pandemic, it's not going to be as busy and full as it would have been then. Yeah, I won't get the full experience, but I'm at least hoping that the water parks will be open, because obviously I want to go to the water parks. Failing that, I might get my money back on the Disney tickets, scrap Disney off and just do everything else but, because I know I can get all Universal tickets and their water parks open. So if Disney don't want my custom, or the only one to give me half of what I'm paying for, then I'm not paying for the Disney parks if I can't get access to them. Do you know what I'm saying? So some random people around here. Yeah. I'm getting distracted again. So yeah, so if it's only going to be half the parks and half the rides and no character meet and greets or anything like that, then why am I paying $3 grand? Because that's how much it was for the tickets. $3 grand just for the Disney World alone. So I may as well get that money back, enjoy all the stuff that or the Universal have instead, and go to the other parks around and the other features around Orlando. That's the theory anyway, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully Disney might take a leaf out of Universal's books and listen to the CDC and open up the water parks. Hopefully, because the CDC obviously say that that's the water parks are the least transmittable places available, because as long as the water is cleaned as it should be with the chemicals they use, that kills the virus anyway. I mean, I had an email from Waterworld in Stoke-on-Trent, because we've been there before, saying that they're going to be opening hopefully, because obviously the chemicals they use clears the virus, so it's non-transferable. But yeah, but then it doesn't help. Obviously, America's seen a rise in infections recently. Now I don't know whether that's true or not. You never know whether it's real or not with the American press the way it is. As Donald Trump calls it, fake news. Well, is it just fake Donald? But never mind. It'd be interesting to see what happens. But anyway. So yeah, so that's all that's happening at the moment. I'm cracking on with garden. I've built my shelter that I wanted to build. I'm about to rack up my shed this week and clear the garden now that the tips are finally open properly, because it's been doing my head in not being able to get to the tip. Mrs has been going on a rampage, throwing things in the back garden, and I've just been sitting there because I can't get to the tip. Got wonderful neighbours who like to bitch and moan about everything, so we all know what that's like. It's in my garden, what the hell's it got to do with them? They're just nosy and gobby, but hey, what can I say? But anyway, so yeah, so that's where I'm at. So obviously watch this space, watch these videos, and obviously I'll discuss the transfer afterwards. So what else has changed? I've put on loads of weight. I've put on another 2 stone. I put on another 2 stone since the lockdown began, because I've not been getting out, I've not been walking, I've not been doing anything. I've been burying myself away in the house. Obviously, apart from driving about, not been doing any exercise at all. I've just been binge eating through depression. So I've put on a load of weight, a load more weight should I say. I weighed myself on the scales the other day, and I'm 19 stone. So that's on the BMI, that put me at something like 42, which obviously is not good, because it means I'm clinically obese, which, yeah, it doesn't help my medical affairs much. Obviously, I've said before about my medical, about how I've been told that I'm just putting on loads of fat and it's going to kill me. And because I've not been able to get any exercise or go to any gyms, etc. Because just as I'm about to start a gym, I goes once and then they get closed down. So I've rocketed on the weight, and I'm not happy about it. But unfortunately, that's how it is. At the end of the day, I know why it's happened, I know how it's happened, it's my own fault, but it's hard to get out of the role of it all when I'm depressed anyway. Plus the medication makes me hungry constantly, so another reason why I could do with changing medication up, which is what I'll be discussing on the 23rd. But yeah, sorry, I'm just playing Animal Crossing, getting a bit distracted. But yeah, so yeah, that's obviously happened. So I'm aware, I've done it. It hurts my back just to move sometimes. I know that's my weight done it. I've got bigger tits than a fucking supermodel. I do apologise for swearing. I've got bigger tits than a supermodel. Yeah. It's not good. But I work on it. And should lose again, hopefully. I'm sure I'm probably going to get a rollicking from the diabetes clinic when I go there. I know they were talking about last time about surgery, etc., but it's something that I can't stick to while my mental health's this bad. And I won't say it's that bad, but obviously it is. Otherwise I wouldn't be in predicament in the first place. So yeah, so obviously with that in mind, I'm going to try and change my dining habits, try and change my eating habits, try and get into a structure. I've been up since 8:30 today, which is good. I was up at 8:30 on Monday, which is good. So hopefully I can start getting back into that pattern. Yesterday I did crash and I ended up sleeping till about 2 o'clock. But then that's my own fault because I'd messed my medication up, not taking it when I should have, and ended up with a stunk of an headache. Now the reason why I got the headache is because I have extremely high blood pressure and extremely high cholesterol. Both of them were really bad. So, and I hadn't taken medication for them. Now I think it's the blood pressure one if I'm honest, but it caused me to have a mad headache that I couldn't shift, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together until later on in the day. So yeah, so as much as it pains me to say, I'm ashamed of my weight, yes. I'm ashamed that I let it get that bad. But I know that even though it eats me up, I hate my body. I really hate my body. I've always hated my body. I used to be muscular and toned. People who knew me back in the day would tell you I was muscular and toned. I could do anything. I was really fit. I could run really fast. I was very physically well. Mentally, I wasn't that well, and I was battering my body left, right and centre, but I was physically well. Now I got pain in my hands. I can't even bloody feel these today. It's quite funny because I have no feeling in the tips because of damage done to my wrist. Yeah, I've got pain in the knuckle and I've got no feeling in the palm. On this hand, I got pain in the knuckle, pain in the hand there, no feeling in the fingers, no feeling in the thumb, and pain in the palm. So between the two, I'm like a walking demic on that. My ankles played up really bad, but like I said, because I put that weight on, I'm not surprised. Because putting 19 stone on a fragile bone, fragile muscles, and the damage I've already done to my ankle anyway, it's not the best idea. So I've even had to invest in a walking stick. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at medically wise. So I pumped my tyres up on my bike. I went out on the first time the other day, reluctantly, but I went out on it, and my back was killing, my arse was killing. I only went a mile, if that. About 3/4 of a mile return trip probably. My back was killing, my backside was killing, my leg was killing. I was just, yeah, I was in some pain. So I've just got to try and work it all back up again. I'm going to order well, it's Father's Day coming up, so I'm going to ask the missus, try and push my luck because I got this for my birthday. Well, I put 2 it, but I got most of it. She put 2 for my birthday. I'm going to ask for the Fitband. I'm going to try and get on with that. If I do that at my own gradual pace, hopefully without negative comments, because any negative comments I get from doing anything, and that puts me in a stopper where I won't do anything at all. I don't eat in front of people often. It was really tough to get me to go out into restaurants and eat for a while because of my weight when I put it on. Like I said, I've always hated my body. I've always hated how I've looked. I've always covered myself up. I'm always wearing hoodies. I mean, the past few times I've had t-shirts on, and that's not me not having a hoodie on. It was only because of the heat that I had that on, that I didn't have a hoodie on. Usually, like I said, I've got hoodies on, I've got jeans on, I never wear shorts. Yeah. No one sees me out of the house without a hoodie on usually. So yeah, this is a new thing for me. I keep trying. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But yeah, well, I'm digressing again. So sorry, I do this. So yeah, so because of the weight, because I hate my body, sorry, I'm reluctant to do a lot of things. I don't. Typical GoPro overheated as I was talking. It's usually the case, isn't it? So as I was saying, I don't know where it's up to, so I have to check on my edits in a bit. So it might be a bit of a lap. But yeah, like I said, because I hate my body, I struggle with things. When I go to water parks and stuff, I wear t-shirts and shorts. I don't usually wear shorts in public. I don't usually wear t-shirts in public. If I do, I'm ripping out my arms and stuff because I'm very nervous. So yeah, so I know that's something I've got to work with as well, but that's just how I am and who I am. That since I've put on weight, I hate myself even more. I just constantly judging myself, and every time even a comment regarding my weight or regarding how I look comes my way, trust me, I batter myself for that. I've cut on myself, I've done all sorts because of it. I just want it. I just feel really bad. I've hammered myself through the gyms more than one occasion. I used to be physically fit and still hammered at it. Now I just feel like I'm just fat and flab. So, and I can't do nothing about it. I can't go out because of anxieties. I can't go do much. Yeah, so I know I'll need to work on it, and I'm hoping to get back walking and cycling again, get the energy back up, build it up slowly, and see how it goes from there. But yeah, so I'm going to end it here. I've ended it once, but I'll delete that part because I got a bit distracted. Like I said, I will talk about myself more during them videos, and you'll probably understand why I am the way I am, and a lot of things, like I said, about the way I feel and the way I look, etc., and also the way I am around people. I try to do it from a first-hand point of view, so obviously it will be quite graphic, some of it, and like I said, I do apologise if it does upset some people. But yeah, so that's it. That's another thing I do. I apologise for everything. I don't apologise if it upsets people. I apologise if it triggers you. No, you know what? I'm going to end it there because I can get myself all tongue-tied and tangled here. So please take care of yourselves. Like I say, if you want to subscribe, like, follow, share, please by all means do so. Come find me on social media. I'm on majority of them somewhere or other. I'm aware that if you search my name on Living with Stevie on YouTube, you get a lot of Stevie Wonder videos, and not one of mine pop up anywhere near. So I am trying to push it more on social media just to get my story out. But yeah, I'm not looking for many followers and all that. If that happens, obviously that won't be followers of me, that'll be a community. And like I said, my end game after all this, I want to build a community where people can go to feel relaxed, safe and secure and talk about anything they want without feeling judged or yeah, you know what I mean. Anyone who knows what I mean will understand. So like I said, I'm going to build that forum up. I'm learning the new things that Discord can do. So I'm playing with Discord as we go along on the computer. And yeah, so anyway, so like I said, take care of yourselves and thank you very much. I'm going to turn this off now. I'm going to turn this off now before it bloody overeats again.